quickly the superstar can transition from MMA.
अरे एक जिंदा लाश है क्या?
Hey, what is up? तो कैसे है आप लोग और क्या हाल चाल आपका? आ गया हूँ एक नए गेम के साथ और आज अपन खेलने वाले हैं WWE 2K25। जी हाँ, और ये रहेगा माय करियर मोड जिसमें इसमें कहा जाता है माय राइज। तो ठीक है, अपन लोग इसमें खेलने वाले हैं, माय राइज खेलेंगे और देखते हैं क्या होने वाला है। चलो शुरू करते हैं जल्दी से।
It's not often that the chief content officer Paul
Triple H
is
Officer
here on
Paul।
Raw. He must have some major news
भाई
to
ग्राफिक
share.
तो सही है यार।
Let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge.
Okay.
Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level?
अपन है
Question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE
draft
kicks off next Monday. That's huge
Monday.
news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now I know I'm supposed to be
भाई ट्रिपल सही लग रहा है यार इसमें, अच्छा है ग्राफिक्स।
But as a chief content officer, I'm going to drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era.
क्या है? हाँ तो of course भाई मेन डिवीजन।
This individual is going to be a force in the men's division for years to come. I've seen his potential for greatness already as
क्या किया जाए यहाँ, क्या सेलेक्ट करना? वन ऑफ द टॉप स्टार ऑन रो, वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट नेम फ्रॉम स्मैकडाउन, द टॉप स्टार ऑफ अनदर प्रमोशन, अ डेकोरेटेड एमएमए चैंपियन। तो एमएमए चैंपियन किया जाए
decorated champion from MMA.
फ्रॉम एमएमए।
That's right. I think you might know who I'm talking about. They could be the next big crossover star from the cage to the squared circle to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
The CCO just alluded to the fact that we might have an MMA champion going #1 overall. I can't wait for draft night.
चलो अब क्या करना है आगे बताया जाए। अच्छा, अब अपन लोग को अपना एक सुपरस्टार क्रिएट करना है। मैं पॉज कर रहा हूँ ये गेम को ताकि मैं आराम से बना लूँ क्योंकि बहुत टाइम लगने वाला है। तो जैसे बन जाता है सुपरस्टार मैं वापस से प्ले कर दूंगा या रिज्यूम कर दूंगा, ठीक है जल्दी से।
1 hour later.
हाँ तो भाई साहब बन गया है, काफी टाइम लग गया, आधा घंटा से 45 मिनट लग गया यार उसको एडिट करने में। मतलब क्या क्या ज़्यादा नहीं, जितना जल्दी हो सके बन गया क्योंकि अपन लोग को स्टोरी से मतलब है। तो चलो देखते हैं क्या होने वाला है। पर मूव सेट ना इंटरेस्ट कुछ अभी तक सिलेक्ट नहीं हुआ है, ठीक है। ये एमएमए का रिकॉर्ड है भाई, 13 विन 2 लॉसेस। चलो ठीक है, देखते हैं क्या होने वाला है। ये बनाया मैंने, ठीक है।
So many successful crossover stars between MMA and sports entertainment, and we think you could be bigger than all of them.
Of course.
Thanks. I think so too.
Garutmaan.
So, what's the plan?
We want to get you acclimated to a WWE ring before the draft. So you're going to head down to the Performance Center. We've even lined up some training partners with MMA experience to make you feel comfortable. Who do you prefer?
अच्छा, लड़का को ले कि लड़की को ले? क्या बेसलर है, साइना क्या नाम है यार भाई, सियाना साइना। सुजुकी नाकामुरा को तो जानते हैं अपन लोग। क्या लिया जाए क्या इसी को? चलो लेते हैं, मैं तो टैग टीम करना पड़ जाएगा, लड़का लेंगे तो चलो सनाया ब्लेजर को लेते हैं।
How about the Queen of Spades?
अच्छा सेना ब्लेजर, सही मतलब भी वही हार्ड है। सेना ब्लेजर फिर से भूल गए। सेना ब्लेजर, अरे यार
तुमसे ना हो पाएगा।
आवाज कैसे कर रही हैं? चलो चलो फिर फॉल जल्दी जीतो जल्दी जीतो। है आया है आया। एमएमए चैंपियन है भाई, नॉर्मल एंट्री कैसे हुए?
To the ring yet, but this guy already looks like he belongs. The swagger, the focus. I think we're witnessing the beginning of something very special.
Why don't you go take a cold shower, Saxton? All he's proven is that he's capable of walking down an aisle. He's gonna have to do
कैसा लगा बताना भाई, मजा आया?
Raw's #1 draft pick looks ready to unleash his fury on his opponent.
चलो फाइट किया गया।
It'll be interesting to see how quickly the superstar can transition from MMA.
अरे एक जिंदा लाश है क्या?
अरे कैसे नहीं मारा? ठीक है सिग्नेचर।
Abdominal stretch.
ओह भाई साहब।
Getting back to
चलो
his
उठ
feet,
पे
but
चूती है उठ।
might want to reconsider. No way. Astounding power. End of days.
चल घर घर।
For a buck. What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
फिर कोई बकचोद आएगा, फिर आएगा क्या?
It's
अरे
a
बकचोद।
attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on. I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this.
रोक रोक उसको रोक। गाड़ में मार गाड़ में मार गाड़ में मार
This time they're not
गाड़ में मार गाड़ में मार मार गाड़ में उसका। तब से दिमाग खराब करके रखा हुआ। अरे बकचोद आड़ो मास्क का पीछे।
Tony D'Angelo from
अरे हमको लगा कोई बड़ा सुपरस्टार होगा, ये क्या था?
We're going to go to commercial while we
मुंह
sort
फोड़
this
उसका
out.
मुंह फोड़। गाड़ फाड़ उसका मिल के गाड़ फाड़।
down and stay there.
आने दो गरुत्मान
What are
को।
we going to do with him? We're going to get some answers. And we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
क्या बे?
You better start explaining real fast before I beat the truth out of you.
The new era has arrived.
I know you're known for these types of attacks, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us. Them. All of them.
Who is them? Your goons? The family?
Lardan.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
And Tony didn't see that coming.
Incredible!
D'Angelo down, and he might be out.
Oh, this could be something!
Oh,
Taste of pain. That could be curtains for Tony.
one more time. तो ये रहा पब्लिक के लिए one more time.
That could be curtains
चलिए
for
फैला
Tony.
गया।
This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on
Bigger
bigger
goals.
goals. Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
अरे नहीं, अरे अरे क्या?
Is that Charlie Dempsey? What the hell is going on?
ये क्या है?
Certainly Gigi Dolan.
अभी क्या है? अबे बेटी जो पीछे से आ रहा.
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
इंचो मार रहा मेरे को यार. गलत बात है. ये मेरे को क्यों मार रहा? अबे कौन है बे? ये मिस्टरी को पेल रहा क्यों? ले.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair. And Pierce goes down too.
ले.
NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
क्या कर रहा है सब भाई? आतंक हो रहा.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
भाई मिल के पैर रेप कर देगा मेरा.
It's Bailey and Kevin.
बचाया मेरे को भाई.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
हाँ?
Bailey and KO opponents? Are you serious?
आए भाईगन. आए भाईगन. आए.
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
भाई इसको क्यों मार रहा भाई? जो किया उसको. अरे यार इतना अच्छा एंट्री करता है गाड़ पड़ जाता. बताओ.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bailey said it herself. Unbelievable.
सबको मारेंगे रे भाई. सबको एक एक बदला लेंगे सबसे. चलो क्या कर.
It's over for tonight at least.
ये भी
Who really knows at this point? I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point.
Yeah.
I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bailey and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from...
From MMA.
They're from MMA.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to train together. We used to date. We grew up together. Chalo, we used to date.
We used to date. So, yeah. I'd say I know them very well. And trust was never an issue.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
कैसी देखो तो बताओ जल्दी बताओ कैसी है
It's been a minute.
I know. Thanks for coming here on short notice.
No problem.
My ex calling me desperate. I missed that.
I'm going to ignore that, but I suppose we did make a good team. Might be nice to get back together. In the ring only, of course.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
I have been ready for change. This is a unique way to train.
Well, I'm not fighting again for another 6 months. I suppose this would be a unique way to train for that. All right, I'm in.
Great. I've arranged for you to have a warm-up match here today before we tackle NXT together. I know you're used to knockout and submission rules in MMA, but today's pinfall only, to get used to wrestling again.
Go for the 3 count. Got it. I'm gonna go get changed.
We are going to kick some Mutiny ass.
Haven't changed a bit.
Okay. Pinfall करेगी.
Use your jujitsu.
Pinfall करेगी तू. Pinfall करेगी. हैं? तेरे तो बैठे थे. भाई हट गई. चल चल चल. प्रसक्का प्रसक्को भाई.
You've got the skills.
चल 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 चल. कैसे कर रहा भाई? लो.
Stay focused.
उठ. एमएमए प्लेयर से लड़ेगी रे. चलो उठो उठो उठो. ओह भाई लड़की का आवाज बड़ी डेंजर है. ओह कर रही. इसका नाम चेंज करेंगे. कुछ नाम रखते हैं इसका. तुमको
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this fighting in MMA, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which in my case is being...
bold and brash comedy company.
Bold and brash.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
We need to hit them harder than they hit us. Punch them right in the mouth so they know who they're messing with. They showed up here and caused chaos.
वही तो किससे लड़ रहा है. मतलब किससे पंगा ले रहा है. MMA प्लेयर से भाई.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Let's do it.
You ready?
We're gonna punch them right in the mouth.
Let's do this. What the hell?
Well, hello there. Have a good flight down. We were expecting you.
We were not expecting you.
For the uninitiated here, I'm Troy Simkin, former WWE producer. Now NXT Mutiny's top producer. We knew you'd be coming and we outsmarted you. NXT is clearly not broadcasting here tonight, and instead has moved to a secret, undisclosed location.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm afraid not. Man, you should see the looks on your faces.
Can I strangle him? I want to strangle him.
I'm just the messenger.
Well, we came all the way here. We're not gonna leave empty-handed.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah. We're taking Troy with us. He clearly knows more than he's letting on, and we can use him as a bargaining chip.
You're calling the shots.
This really isn't necessary. I'm just a producer. I'm clueless.
We know. You're coming with us.
Please be gentle.
मार मार के धजिया उड़ा देगा तेरा, रुकना कैटिंग।
NXT Mutiny. You one-upped us. Well played moving the location of your show. But if you think you outsmarted us, think again. See, I've brought in someone to help even the sides, and she had a brilliant idea.
That's right. We have borrowed your top producer, Troy Simpkin. Say hello, Troy.
Hello? Help, please?
All right, that's enough. So, NXT Mutiny.
Mutiny.
If you want Troy back, show up to Raw and fight us. I have my debut match later tonight, and your buddy Troy will be out there at ringside.
And unlike you, we're not going to run and hide. We're going to be exactly where we say we are.
See you soon.
Please show up.
बात किया जाए,
I can't believe my plan didn't work.
We both thought Mutiny actually cared about Troy. But
पूरा
like they
change
said,
outfit.
I guess he's just a worthless twit.
Hey, I'm standing right here. And I'm just as shocked as you are that Mutiny didn't ride in on their white horses to save their prince. I wonder if I can get my old job back. Can either of you put in a word with Triple H?
We need to find something NXT actually cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their precious Unity Tag Team Championships? If kidnapping Troy didn't work, maybe we could title nap those?
You might be onto something there. But how are we going to find out where they're broadcasting from?
I could help with that. If you put in a good word for me.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us?
I may have been on a group text that mentioned the undisclosed location of their shows. But first I'll need reassurances.
Troy? Disclose it. Now.
Okay. Fine.
Another successful Unity title defense for Alexis King and JC Jane.
Hang on, we have some visitors from the Raw and SmackDown side.
How'd they find out where we are? Did you tell them, Saxton?
It wasn't me, but they're taking the fight to the champions.
Good. It's about time.
It
looks like we're going to have an impromptu brawl on our hands. This is an incredibly bold move to come down here and bring the fight to Mutiny.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Now, fishing for something beneath the ring.
The universal signal for extreme. The kendo stick has entered the fray.
Beat 5-star. Do nothing.
Well, setting up for something here.
Alexis King takes a vicious buckle suplex.
And JC's stun gun.
The champs are down.
Where are they headed now?
They're grabbing the Unity titles.
I think they're leaving with them.
And the champs can't do anything about it.
They've come in here and stolen the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it.
Score one for Raw and SmackDown.
कैसा लगा तुम लोग करे तो ठीक अब हम लोग करेंगे
I saw what you did by invading NXT's secret location and acquiring their Unity Championships. Bold move.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral on this whole issue with NXT.
बेटा तेरा ही mastermind है क्यों लग रहा?
So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it though? Like you said, you're too close to this. Might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Oh, right to the body.
अरे कैसे हम लोग किए यार
And we know what's next. It's the coronation. The challenger might have what it takes to win this. In off the tag.
Bye, yaar.
He saw that being telegraphed.
And he retaliates. Uh-oh. Oh, the power, the strength of the Dominator.
Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here.
Thanks for coming.
End of days. Incredible. The champ is in control.
Thanks for coming.
End of days.
This might be it. The champ might keep it here.
The champ goes for the cover. And into the cover. Kick out after one from the challenger.
Surprised to not even get a 2 count at this point. And stays one step ahead.
ये क्या था?
Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
मार बेटी का मार अबे एक क्या अबे औरत को मार रहा बोकाचोदा
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the producer who's wrapped up in all this?
I think so. Seems like he's working against NXT Mutiny now.
अबे ये मारेगा पीछे से मार 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 मार
Hold on, spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down on a JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Troy, the producer.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
गर्लफ्रेंड तो ऐसे हो कदम पे कदम मिला के साथ चलने वाले नो
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you used that goofball Troy to find where Mutiny was hiding and then win their Unity titles. Well done.
I guess Troy's show of loyalty in our match was enough to get his job back.
And we discouraged Mutiny from trying to hide from us. They said from now on, they'll be back at the Performance Center.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Of course, Garutmaan भाई हम अपना स्टोरी चलाएंगे तेरा चल पहले एडम से बात करते हैं क्या बोल रहा है भाई
What the hell's going on around here today? All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits.
That is a very specific analogy. But the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title. The NXT Mutiny Championship.
Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole with the multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history.
We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid.
I'm not looking to be your last #1 draft pick either.
What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be walking behind enemy lines without any backup.
I don't need any backup.
I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression. And if somehow you pulled it off, it might turn the tide of the whole war. You sure you want to do this?
Let's roll.
Let's roll.
सोचने का
I'm
थोड़ी
going to
है
walk
कि
into
समझ
Mutiny's
सोचेंगे
house, put
समझेंगे
my feet up on their
दौड़ो
couch and serve them a
बेटे
case of frosty Stone Cold Steve Austin style whoop ass.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Of course, बड़ो
Against Nathan Frazier. I hope they tear each other apart.
What the hell? One half of the Unity champions just tossed Nathan Frazier aside like a sack of wheat.
It looks like the Unity champ is going after Coffee next.
And the referee is going to let this one go. We have a new matchup, guys.
What we have is a fight.
This wasn't a scheduled match. Like we're going to get it nonetheless.
And it looks to me like Mark Coffey's about to become the second member of the NXT Mutiny roster tonight who's going to lose some teeth to one half of the Unity champions.
Mutiny claims to like anarchy. Well, tonight, they're getting all they can handle.
Good, great, grand uppercut. He wastes no time dodging the attack.
Oh, man.
Man, what an uppercut.
Mark Coffey is reeling to his feet. No way. Astounding power. The end of days. Mark is out. That's it.
This looks like the setup to... a taste of pain.
Mark is out. That's it.
चल
Coffey's been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE loyalist.
He's kicking Coffey right out of the ring. It looks like the Unity Tag Champ has something to say.
बोलेगा देखते हैं.
Everybody in this building knows I go where I want to, when I want to. So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up their own title, there was only one place I was gonna be. And that's right here in NXT Mutiny. I just obliterated 2 of your guys, and I'll do the same thing to the rest of your damn roster if I have to. Because that mail order belt, I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles. So go ahead and...
You knew this had to be coming.
Kevin Owens is one of the leaders of NXT Mutiny.
When you came out here like a tough guy jumping people from behind, I thought about sending the entire locker room out to smash you like the tackling dummy that you are. But I have a better idea. See, I'm not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. A qualifying gauntlet match.
One of the biggest superstars in WWE is going to main event NXT Mutiny in a gauntlet match.
And if he wins, he'll have a shot at being the first ever NXT Mutiny champion.
चलो कंटिन्यू करें क्या होता है चलो
एक डांट के रैप्टा मारा ना सड़क पे हफ्ता फिरेगा
गाड़ क्यों दिखा रहा?
There's two. Oh, kicked out. What an incredible match we are witnessing. Thinking here. I'd question if he's thinking at all.
भाई यहाँ से निकल तो नहीं सकता.
Going for the home run.
चलिए घर जाइए.
Fraser's demise.
He survived the gauntlet. He survived this mutiny mystery chamber, and now he's not only one half of the Unity champions, but the very first NXT Mutiny champion.
Mutiny's leadership cannot be happy.
I don't like to compliment Mutiny, but that is one nice-looking championship.
Guys, what's the new champ doing? Is that a sledgehammer?
This might be a short-lived run for that championship.
I think you're right, Cole.
He's destroying the brand new NXT Mutiny title.
Not only that, but he's sending a strong and clear message, Cole.
Look at that. All the work that went into it, destroyed by the very first champion. You'll love to see it.
If you're on Team WWE and I am,
नहीं चाहिए
maybe
बेल्ट
this is a
तेरी
sign of
माँ
things
का.
to come. Maybe we are
14
one
बेल्ट नहीं
step
लेंगे हम.
closer to the destruction of Mutiny.
We can only hope.
केविन ओवेन गाड़ केविन ओवेन का गाड़ फट गया होगा.
Mutiny that much stronger. Maybe next time, think twice before you barge in here with a head full of steam and no real plan. Or better yet, don't think twice. Seems to work out better for us that way.
That's the way you make an impression. Bust in through the front door and make them choke on their own egos.
I appreciate it, but the way KO spun things didn't make it feel like a win.
Come on. You walked into their house, beat half their roster, and turned their fancy title belt into shrapnel. Kevin Owens was just spinning.
She's right. If I had to guess, they didn't expect you to go rampaging through like a bulldozer. KO made all that up to save face.
They could have jumped me at any time, but they didn't. They put a bunch of scrubs into the chamber match. Hell, Psycho Sally came out to the parking lot to offer me some cake. Makes me wonder.
If they created a title because they knew you couldn't resist going down there to win it, sacrificed a bunch of their own guys just to see if they could hang with you, then baked you a cake? That seems a little egocentric.
Well, when you put it like that.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
NXT का नहीं लड़ा हूँ, WWE यूनिवर्सल ये सब बेल्ट है. क्या NXT पे NXT लेकर रखा हुआ है यहाँ पर सामने में.
And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it,
Not interested.
I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
माँ, मुझे टाटा कर जो.